Hey guys, welcome back. If you look at the tech industry, it has become a world where every second person is a full stack ninja or a rockstar developer, right? In this world of coders, what makes you stand out? Well, today we'll be talking about how can you stand out in this overcrowded market and still shine like a freshly installed npm package minus the bugs. Our tech industry is in a hot mess right now, right? We got layoffs happening right and left, a shortage of engineers to solve innovative problems, but at the same time, tons of low quality deliveries. It's like ordering a biryani and getting a colored rice just because there was some bug in the order or some bug in the software. So, what does this industry need? Imagine this. We have two developers. Let's call them Alice and Bob. They are given a same project. Alice has a professional mindset, while Bob, well, not so much. Alice delivers clean code, well documented, and easily scalable. Bob, well, Bob code just works. So don't be Bob. Okay, this is what we need in the current tech industry. So, but how do you not be Bob? That's the important question, right? How can I not be Bob? So, this video is all about it. Okay, so let's get to it. First up, growth mindset. See, a growth mindset is having like a version control for your brain. You're always ready to update, learn, improve, and so on. And opposite of that is a closed mindset. See, that's like working with a notepad. You don't have autosave, you don't have undo, you don't have progress, nothing. Just a plain simple notepad where you just scribble something. Okay. See, have you ever worked with someone who thinks like they know everything, right? See, that's the closed mindset in action. It's like a guy who says I learned jQuery in 2010 and I'm still using it proudly. Meanwhile, the industry is out there deploying microservices in containers orchestrated by Kubernetes, and this guy is still doing button clicks. That's the difference between growth and closed mindset. You have to keep on evolving. See, growth mindset starts by acknowledging that you don't know everything. Okay, and that's okay. You challenge yourself to learn something new every week. Break your learning into manageable chunks. Pick up new frameworks. Improve your soft skill, and dive into areas you never touched before. And what do you get out of this? What's the result? You grow faster. Okay, you solve problems better, and honestly, people notice. Okay, that's how you can become Alice, not like Bob. Because when you start improving yourself, okay, the quality of the work you deliver also increases. Okay, and by default, you will say no for the low quality works. Okay, you by default will deliver high quality works because that's the person you'll become. Up next, the next big thing, accepting the reality and adapting to it. If you ever worked in a tech company, you know that nothing goes according to plan. One day you're building a mobile app, and the next day they want a VR experience for cats. See, in a moment like this, a good developer accepts reality and adapts to it, whereas a bad developer, they just complain that it wasn't in the scope. But see, accepting reality isn't just about going with the flow. It's about being flexible without compromising your quality. But when things do change, you have to adjust your workflow, reevaluate your priorities, and find solution fast. Very important. It should be fast. Okay, so reality, you cannot change the reality. The only thing you can do is change yourself and adapt to it. All right. Up next, learning in phases and creating milestone. See, do you ever try to learn everything at once? No, right? It's not like you can just upgrade your entire tech stack overnight. It sounds cool, but it's just not likely possible. You just end up with a broken code, broken laptop, broken spirit, and probably start thinking about how to open a chai shop or a Xerox shop near university. Similarly, start with smaller goals. It can be like mastering JavaScript basics before diving into TypeScript, building a small project, getting feedback, then scaling it up. You'll gain a lot of confidence this way, and your knowledge will build up gradually. And what's the result you get after this? Less burnout. See, burnout is the main thing which we all tech people experience throughout their lifetime, throughout our career, right? This will make sure that you will experience less burnout, more consistent progress, okay, and projects that actually work when you hit run. All right, moving on. Up next, we have network and purpose. See, networking isn't just about throwing business cards at people or throwing your LinkedIn at people. Okay, it doesn't mean adding everyone that you meet at the conference to your LinkedIn and hoping to land a job the next day. It's about building genuine connection, right? Imagine you're at a conference and there's one person who goes just like, "Hey, I'm Steve. Here's my card. All right, bye." Okay, cool. But what do? Right? Networking is all about engaging in meaningful conversation, asking about projects, asking about what they do, offering to help, connecting in deeper level, right? However, just don't network for the sake of it. Okay. Okay. When you network with purpose, right, the connections you build will be more valuable. They'll come through when you need advice, mentorship, opportunities. Okay. And what do you get out of this? A solid network of trusted people, not just some LinkedIn connections, like 500 plus connection of people who doesn't even know you. All right. Let's move on. And finally, showcase your unique value. What do you bring to the table that others don't? This isn't just about slapping your GitHub profile or your 500 lead code problem solved in someone's face and saying that, hey, I'm awesome. It's just not impressive as you think. Trust me, guys, you just posting this thing doesn't impress anyone. Okay, there are hundreds of people doing the same thing. Okay, it's about showing how you solve the problems in a ways that others don't. What's your niche? What's your superpower? Okay, and it's like being in a job interview and saying like, hey, I'm a hard worker. Well, great, but so is everyone else. Tell me something that I don't know. This is where you have to show unique value by being specific. See, talk about the time when you optimize the database query and reduce the response time by 50%. You can do that. Or let's talk about how you build the project. Okay, it can be like, okay, I installed React, I did that, I did this, I was able to solve this, that, and something like that. That's the good stuff. Stop following what influencers tell you to do. Okay, find what you love, go solve problems in that area. And first thing is, your salary depends on how well you work, adapt, and present it, not on what programming languages you know or framework to choose. Okay, when you build what you love with the tools and language of that you actually wanted to do it, the way you'll be enthusiastic when you present it, that will actually make people notice, because you'll be presenting that with passion and effort. Okay, and the result you get from that, you become just more than a developer. You become someone who delivers value, not just code, because anybody can write code, even AI can write code. By the way, if you're looking for project ideas, so don't worry if we got you. Okay, we already made a video on that. I'll be linking that in the description. Check it out. Right. So there you have it. To stand out as a developer in today's overcrowded market, you need a growth mindset, the ability to adapt, structured learning, purposeful network, and a skill to showcase your value. Do all this, you will be unnoticeable. You will be the Alice of your company and not the Bob. And if you are Bob, it's never too late to change. Okay. All right, guys, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Are you more of an Alice or a Bob? No judgment here. Trust me. See you next time. All right. Take care. Bye bye.